All right. What is going on? Make sure all this stuff is working. Hey, how's it going? Oh, welcome to the live stream. I hope you guys are doing pretty good. Slow today? Yeah, Fridays always go slow. Oh, thank you very much. You guys are awesome. I really am like blown away by the the growth of the channel and stuff. I never thought I'd get to 100 subs, let alone 1,000. So I really do appreciate all you guys for everything. It's been amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. It's been uh, it's been fun doing this, and uh, you know, hearing all these groups and music and different things that I probably never would have heard. So it's been really fun, and you guys make it so much easier to do. Everybody's been super supportive and amazing. So I really do appreciate it. Yeah, everybody like even like my family, they'll be like, "Do you really like all that stuff you listen to?" And my thing is I try to be as genuine as I can and honest. So there was one song when I very first started out and I was just doing like uh I was just searching popular songs and I forget who the artist was. It might have been like Selena Gomez or I'm not sure. And I tried doing I did the video and I said I was like that's not really I didn't really enjoy it so much. It was not a bad song. It just wasn't my thing. Um, but when I tried to upload it, I got copyright block, and so I tried different ways to upload it, and then I just ended up scrapping it. So there have been a few. I think the Die Antwoord or Antwood people or whatever that's on the channel. It's like one of my first videos. It's just kind of weird, but you know, I also don't come on here to trash anybody's art or somebody else's taste in music. So I'm not gonna trash it, but it would just some of that stuff just isn't my groove. But the everything from Dan Vest to Tommy to obviously like Pentatonics and now Home Free and all the other smaller ones, Violet Orlandi, they've all been amazing. And I guess maybe it's because it's covers and it's not like an original song. And so I just enjoy the variations. So I really don't dislike the song. So maybe that's it or part of it too. So it's it could be it could be a bit of that. So but yeah, everything that I have been that people have suggested, and maybe that's it too, because people see that I enjoy one thing and then like off Pentatonics came Home Free and they were like, well, if you like this, you'll kind of, probably like that. And so that's probably it too. You guys are just amazing at suggesting good music. Better than I am at finding it on my own because I've been pretty stuck in my ways about 80s and 90s country. So yeah, see, I'm not gonna. Some of these people are super talented. I mean, it's, you know, I'm not gonna trash them for doing what they love to do and stuff. It's just, yeah. I mean, I'll like I said with the Selena, I'm pretty positive it was that. But anyway, with that video, I was just like, yeah, I mean, I could see why it's popular to like maybe like people like my daughter's age, younger kids. But for me, it was a no go. It wouldn't make it into my playlist. So, but that's why I think covers work because I do recognize a lot of the songs, and uh, it's easy to find some in there. Like the Country Roads one I just did. Obviously, like I said in the video, I'm super familiar with it and I love it. So yeah, I am. I was brought up around a lot of music, but 80s and 90s country uh, you know, was just where I fell into, and so yeah, even some of the newer country stuff is, you know, not my country, I guess that I enjoy, but yeah. No, thank you so much, Beth. I appreciate that. I am looking forward to the originals. I know, Home Free has them, and I know people have talked about Pentatonics having them. And like next week, I think I'll be doing some voice play. I think that's the group that has also been suggested that I haven't gotten into yet. So I am a gamer. So like that's kind of where uh, uh, I think Dan Vask is like a good example. Like he did Witcher songs, and obviously I played the game, which got me into the show, which led to that kind of stuff. So the gamer musicals would be cool, or video game musicals. That would be something where I'd be interested in checking out. So yeah, again, I try to with the voice play thing. Uh, I have not done. I can't help but help falling in love with you. I love that song. Kind of goes with like Dan Bass doing the American trilogy. I like a lot of Elvis, but no, I haven't done that one yet. But it's definitely I have it on the list to do, and I'm looking forward to doing that one. But yeah, voice play. So the thing with the voice play was I looked them up just to see um, their video list and what kind of covers they've done, and they had a lot of great ones that I know that I'm looking forward to doing. But I haven't listened to any because, like I said, I try to keep it 100% genuine. If it's something I've heard, I would tell you guys, and if you still wanted me to do a video, I'd do it. But I've never heard of Home Free before now. Pentatonics I've heard of, but didn't listen to. And obviously, I have no idea who Voice Play is or anything like that. So why what kind of music do you guys listen to? Because obviously, I mean, if acapella is like actually what you listen to, I mean, then that's cool too. But um, you know, no, I don't. For Ubisoft Skull and Bones game. Oh, the is that the pirate game? I think so. That's pretty cool. I like sea shanty songs, man. They're pretty sweet. So I can definitely, especially when I'm down here at Bar Trouble. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I have a full bar down here in my basement where um, we like to entertain and do karaoke and stuff. So, but I could sit down here and have drinks and especially like when I was watching Vikings and Last Kingdom, I could definitely get down on that. Carrie Underwood. So I liked a lot of what Carrie Underwood did, like especially early on, and um, like one of my newer favorite artists was Brad Paisley, and um, she did a song with him, but I liked it. I liked she reminded me like my wife reminds me of Gretchen Wilson, and when we first got together, a long time ago, and we were doing karaoke, that was like one of her first female country artists she would do is Gretchen on karaoke. So, and they look alike, in at least in my eyes, anyway, somewhat. Um, but I liked it that she had kind of like a rebelish, somewhat side. She wasn't super um, uh, soft, I guess. So Led Zeppelin, yeah. See, my dad's from Mississippi, and like more southern, so he would always play a lot of southern rock and things like that. My mom was like oldies and like Motown, oldies, country, um, and stuff like that. So that's where I get kind of both sides. And then I used to go to my aunt's ranch every summer, um, to go out there and be on work on the ranch and do stuff on the ranch. And I think that's where I really started to dive into country music and stuff like that. But my mom was also part of that. So when your heart is broken. Oh, we have a lot of good drinking songs, man. That's what I liked about country music is the storytelling in country music. I always felt like it was pretty cool and relatable. It wasn't always about your girlfriend leaving you or your dog dying or your truck breaking down. So, growing up listening to Cash and Merle and Conway Twitty and all these older guys, and then George Jones, and then my favorite of all time is George Strait. I think he's the king. I actually got to see him this year in concert for my first time down in Columbus, Ohio. It was a Christmas gift from my wife, so to me, he's the king. But that style of country is definitely right up my alley. Hank, of course, both, whatever. But yeah, I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in my pickup truck, she got run over by a damned old train. Yeah, David Allen Coe. Hell yes. Hell yes. I like him. I like David. Wait, is that Teeter? Moving on over. I do believe I've heard that. That's by Senior, right? Oh, the unicorn's in. Carrie Underwood's doing rock music? Oh. Well, see, I mean, the unicorn. Uh, well, like, Taylor started out, right? Like, Taylor Swift was country, like, for 2 seconds, right? Or something. And then now she's pop. So I haven't listened to like really anything new from Carrie Underwood in a while, but I'll check that out. If she's doing like more rock kind of style, that'd be cool. Guns N' Roses. Okay. I could see her doing that. Oh, Ozzy. Okay. See, I'm familiar with Ozzy and Black Sabbath and all those bands too, like you know Leonard and Molly Hatchet, and so uh, Jackal. That was one my dad got me into. So, oh, okay. Josh, don't you have anything better to do on a Friday night, man? Just so you guys know, Josh in the chat is a buddy of mine from work. He is a shit, what I call a shitty unicorn, because he is an epic, like mythical creature that baffles me with so many things when we have conversations. So he and he's single. I don't want to turn this into like a Tinder thing, but just so you ladies know, he's a good guy, tall, bald, and bearded. I don't know what else, but I appreciate you stopping in. Oh, these things are awkward, man. Like I have a little bit of liquid courage here, but these things are like kind of awkward. Is it hot in here? Did we turn the heat on? Yeah. Oh, it's a seriously. I don't want to. Is it Joetta? I really appreciate that so much, and I really am so excited about doing the channel more. At first, I was really apprehensive about doing it because you're really kind of opening yourself up to a lot of unknowns and people and um, you know different uh, personalities and things like that. So, but you guys have been so amazing, and all the support and the help and obviously you guys probably watch other reactors and people who probably do it a lot better than I do to and give me tips of how I can try to improve, and like it's all so super appreciative. And to be at 1,000 subs, I started this channel like August 15th, and I'm not saying that this is fast or slow. I honestly don't know, but uh, 1,000 subs seem like a long way away for to have 1,000 people like interested to watch your stuff. Like, I, you know, that's to me is humbling. It's super crazy. So, well, I didn't go to a lot of dances either. I am actually, my wife will tell you, super reserved, super quiet and shy in social settings, and she's the complete opposite. She's super bubbly, um, and outgoing, and will start talking to the cashier in line, and you know anybody. And I'm like, man, like you know, I can't read a room for nothing. If someone was looking at me hoping to talk to me, I wouldn't be able to tell. What's up, Kent? Thanks. Josh, man, I appreciate that. let's get started. So tell Maddie I said thank you. She's she's amazing. Yeah, look, I just want to be honest about one thing, man. Pentatonics is the biggest pain in my ass as far as trying to get the copyright stuff. So I know the videos are like uh cropped and whatever. They are a huge pain in my ass to edit and try to get them up on the channel. And I look, I appreciate you guys so much and all the penaholics and all that. That it's I do the grind and I'll work and I'll try to get the video up, but they are such a pain in my ass, man. Like they're probably like I look forward to doing their videos, and then when I sit down to edit, I'm like, oh, here we go, man. Like I'll upload it 5 times, different crops, different like because I use free stuff, man. I don't have a whole lot of money to buy all this crazy software to blur and fade and whatever. So I'm trying to use all this free software to get these videos posted, and they are the hugest pain in the ass. And I mean, it's worth it because I know you guys enjoy it, and I know that you guys will, you know, well, I don't know if you appreciate, everybody's like, I can't only see half the screen. I'm so sorry, but it's really like, oh, yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. Everybody that's here, thank you guys so much for coming. Yeah. Dan is super good, and I mean, obviously, I don't know if you guys understand, like, or maybe you do, and I'm not saying you don't, but um, so to monetize the channel, right? For me to make a little bit of money to try to buy the cool software and stuff, obviously, you can get to a point where you can monetize your views and things like that. Um, and Dan's is super easy for me to do that now. Like I've just been able to start doing that, and uh, you know, so like Dan and Tommy Johansson too. Tommy Johansson is super easy to upload and edit and get onto the channel. So uh, you know that to me is super cool. And I appreciate that from them. So um, yeah, but Pentatonics, oh man, either their label is like ass tight or I don't know, but they are super, super restrictive. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Rami. I appreciate that. Is it Rami? Romy? You guys, I look. I think I've said this a million times in videos. I am so terrible with names, man. I really apologize if I mean no disrespect or anything. I'm just saying no. That's how shitty I am at it. It out. So, oh, so you like Tommy and Dan? Okay, so I guess if you guys will watch the first Dan video, uh, my wife is who suggested that to me. So this is super early on. I'm struggling to find videos. I'm looking up popular songs, and my wife goes, "You really need to check out this guy that does this Amazing Grace cover. His name's Dan Bask." And I go, "Okay, well, it's worth a shot." And I think the first time I uploaded that video, I think I almost went to 100 subs, like from literally like 18 or something to like 100 overnight with just that one video of Dan. So he was my first like huge cover guy that my wife was just like, I think she saw him on Facebook, or I don't know where she caught the video, but she was the one that came to me with Mr. Vask, and he's been super awesome to watch. Well, Mrs. Whiskey is believe me, she doesn't let me forget that she was the one that got everything kind of rolling. I'm reminded of that in in uh, in a playful, like, she has fun with it. She's awesome, but yeah, she'll be like, yeah, that was me. So we'll see at Vast Nation. So like, I'm not presumptuous enough to think that like my subscribers deserve a name like Vask Nation and Penaholics, or I just hate saying subscribers. Like when I try to refer to the people that support me and have subscribed, like it's such a generic thing. And so I started to kind of come up with like what would be kind of a cool name. Now I'm in the country western. I don't know, maybe you could tell, but so I started to try to come up with names, and I was asking people close to me and my wife and stuff. Now my wife picked Warriors, um, because that's what like Marines refer to themselves as, not soldiers, not whatever. We're warriors. So she kind of picked out like you should call them warriors. That people you'd go to battle with. Whatever, ride or dies. I liked Posse. That was my call. So it hasn't done so well, but because I like country western stuff. And uh, I am 42. I'll be 43 in January. Well, so I know. So I call her Mrs. Whiskey because if you ever see Mrs. Whiskey in the comments, that is my lovely wife. That's what she has changed her name to. And that's so if you see her in the comments of any videos, Mrs. Whiskey is Mrs. Whiskey. So I like friends because you get to choose your friends, right? That's what kind of, yeah. And again, so some of the stuff is from me watching other reactors, and they're like, "Oh, join the something army, or join the fam, or join the this or that, or sub and become a member of the coalition." I don't know. So I just thought, maybe to come up with something that felt inclusive and appreciation for you guys as a group, that kind of that tight knit, Vast Nation, Penaholic, home fries type deal. So I don't know. We'll figure something out. And I just don't like saying subscriber, like, to all my subscribers. So that's what that's about. I just feel like it's super impersonal when it's people that are supporting me in something I enjoy doing. I feel like there should be some kind of more personal attachment to that. So that's where that came from. It's not presumptuous. It's not thinking of a following or whatever. It's just wanting to attach a personal thing to that. So I do have a poll up. Yeah, I do have a poll up right now in the community tab. And along with, I think it was Whiskey Warriors, which I would just say Warriors. I wouldn't, you know, but I guess, if I made a sticker or something, I don't know. Um, uh, the posse, the herd, and then I put a fourth option where I didn't mean for you guys to have to come up with it. I put none of the above, come up with something better, and I meant like more like you guys telling me like, dude, come up with something better. But then people started to drop suggestions in the comment section, which was cool. Like Chasers was kind of a cool one, like Whiskey Chasers, kind of fits. Twisties, Twizzlers, Twisters, Twisted Warriors. Like there's people started dropping some suggestions and stuff. I look younger than 42. Yeah, yeah, it's a whip. The Stampede, that's kind of cool. I like Stampede because like running of the bulls type stuff, and obviously I'm into bulls and you know Longhorns. That Stampede's kind of cool. Join the Stampede. That's kind of cool. I like that. I look 35, but yeah, that is a whip. It's actually a real whip that my aunt gave me that had the ranch. So when I started to decorate the bar and stuff down here, I remodeled it and definitely wanted to go more country western. She brought me a bunch of stuff that she had, and she still has kind of like a ranch now type thing. Um, so I'm working on trying to get some like saddle stools for the bar, but yeah, she brought me some stuff. So I don't like. Are you saying I look 35 or him? Because I don't. Dude, don't tell people, bro. I love Hobby Lobby, but why do you gotta give it away, man? That's the whip isn't from Hobby Lobby though. I'll tell you that that is a real whip. That actually has been used in the real world, and I'll show you next time you come over, Josh. The occupancy rate. Well, around the bar right now, I have two, four, six, eight, 10, 12, like 14 seats. Well, if you count the other stuff, I yeah, maybe more than that. A snake whip? I don't know. Is that what you call it? She just gave it to me. I don't know. Bull whip, snake whip. It has like frillies at the end or whatever. Oh, thank you so much for coming through, Nancy. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to meet Mrs. Whiskey, I can get her down here, but she said she would only come down Twisted Stampede. That's cool. I do like that. That is pretty cool. Do I have a favorite whiskey? I have a few behind me. Tonight, it's tonight is I don't know a beam night for me, but actually I don't know if I need to do that off screen, but anyway, do what? But my favorite whiskey is Jack Daniels by far. If I had to pick one to drink for the rest of my life, it'd be Jack. So, and the only reason why behind the skull there, that bottle's empty. I just haven't thrown it away yet. The bar, the bar never closes, so the bar's open 24/7. Angel's Envy. I have had Angel's Envy. It is pretty good. True American. Yeah. Well. Uh. Okay. See now. Yes, Mrs. Whiskey. It's bar trouble, and you've been summoned to come down. You are so welcome. It was my honor to serve our great country. Well, I say ours. I don't know. You guys might be um, in other countries, but I love my country, and it was my pleasure to serve it. So Iron Smoke. See, okay, but you guys see, I haven't had Buffalo Trace, and I've heard that you can only get Buffalo Trace in certain areas. I've never heard of Iron Smoke, and I would love to try it. So if there's a way I can get my hands on it, you let me know. Because like for my 40th birthday, we did a whiskey tasting thing. We had a whole bunch of whiskeys and things for people to try, and there was whiskeys I hadn't tried yet. And I actually did a short, I think, of this one here, Pendleton whiskey, because it's Marine Corps type stuff, Camp Pendleton, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So I would love to try any type of whiskey. I'm a whiskey dude. So I am super enjoying my home free rabbit hole, as they seem to do a lot of country. So Country Roads is really good. Like I said, that was kind of a cool um, rendition of something that I'm super familiar with. And obviously, with my wife being from West Virginia, kind of held some special meaning. And we do play that song, like I said in the video, like camping and hanging out. So it was cool to hear like a variation of it. I just okay. I Mrs. Whiskey. See, now I'm at the like. You guys want her to come down here and sit down? Iron Smoke Distillery has a website. I can. Oh man, you know how hard it is to get like alcohol shipped to your house. It's it's such a pain. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Calm down, calm down. Let me try and get a hold of her. She's probably letting the dogs out. So, what should I say? You have been summoned by the stampede. We have spoken. Yeah. Okay. You have been subpoenaed to the live stream. War cry. Okay. All right. I just texted her, so we'll see. Because bar trouble is obviously in the basement. Oh, it's okay. No, seriously, like wrangle her up and bring. Yeah, you want me to take the whip? I'll go. I'll take the whip and I'll go get her. I'll hog tie her and I'll bring her down here. No, I'm just kidding. Whiskey meeting. Hey, that's the kind of meeting I don't ever get invited to a whiskey meeting. I'll do it. I'll be sleeping on the couch the rest of the week, but I'd do it. You, if you want me, I'll go get her. But if I'm gonna wrangle, it could be. It could be. See, now I'm gonna have to go get her. So That's a bull. That's a bull worth fighting. So I'm gonna go get her. Babe. Honey. Fuck. 1 second. Baby, I love you. Come down here. Babe, you have been summoned. Come on. See, now I gotta get her a chair and everything. Bless America. Oh, God, man. See, man, what in the hell? Oh, she has her own cup. She don't need me for that. She's probably way ahead of me. Honey, Mrs. Whiskey. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give her the butter her biscuits. Hell yes. We butter biscuits.
Oh, butter my biscuits.
Butter your biscuit. Come here. Oh yeah, she's coming. She's right here.
Got me a chair?
I got you a chair.
You've been summoned, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
So this is Mrs. Whiskey.
Hi, everybody.
That's Doc.
Hi.
So this is the person responsible. Yes, ma'am, Doc Holliday. So Vast Nation. There you go. I'm not even the star of my own damn show.
What?
I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, what are you talking about?
Odd Body?
Mr. Oddbody?
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. She does make me look prettier.
You're pretty on your own.
You think so?
I do think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I just happened to look over when I was trying to, she makes me look. No. See, all of this used to be brown, like a dark brown. Like 18 years ago, it was dark brown.
Do not blame me for what the man upstairs gave you.
Wisdom. I wish, what it is, okay, you think it's wisdom highlights? Okay. This is how you lose, because this is what I do 90% of the time when I'm home. I just rub my own head because they make it hurt. And I rubbed away all the color. So that's what happened. It ain't wisdom.
Oh, yeah.
That's teeter. Yeah. It's all white now.
No. Vast Nation is happy you helped him find Dan. Well, you guys are welcome.
Yeah, I can't do hair flips.
Well, I can't do them anymore.
Because I'm always jealous of Dan's hair flips.
I'm jealous of Dan's hair flips.
because
It's pretty awesome.
it's so manly, but like I picture like a shampoo commercial, and but like a Old Spice maybe kind of thing.
Josh has you doing hair flips now.
I've made you make that same. Oh yeah, no, that's why you're a shitty unicorn, dude. Because like this is gray. You see, like the pattern here is because I sit and I go, really, really. That's so you could see the pattern. It's there. See, dark,
Oh, yeah.
dark. People make me just rub the shit out of my face because I don't know what else to do in that moment.
All right, but I got to be honest about Dan. Can I just bring it up?
Go right. Yeah,
Okay.
you can bring what.
I like Dan's hair flips,
Mm-hmm.
but I like when he goes deep, that deep baritone voice. That's my favorite.
Yes, you like a deep voice.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Hell yes. I'm welcome for what?
Oh, thank you.
I'm not that bad.
You're not bad at all.
You know, yeah. Hey, girl.
I would agree, Sylvia. He does.
Yeah. Now she does watch my videos,
I do.
and so Home Free. I think you
Mhm.
watched the uh, Man of Constant Sorrow
Of course.
and the deep.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get all deep on it. Yeah.
That was fantastic.
See, you say like he has 5 octave
Octave.
range.
Octave.
That sounds like premium gasoline to me.
Oh my gosh.
I have no idea what that means. That sounds like I don't know what octave means. Like
Octane, like as in gas.
oh well, yeah. Maybe that's
Octane.
maybe that's why I thought of that.
Oh man.
It just sounded
It's
like
been a long week, hasn't it?
yeah, but I thought that was like just. I thought it just meant like a premium voice, like 93. Okay. That's not it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he really does have a range. It's impressive. Like way impressive.
All right, unicorn. Be easy, Josh.
Bye, Josh.
Who's killing you? Hey, they sound similar. I just thought it meant like he like I don't know. See, this is when I start like rubbing stuff.
Have you done Dan's? I can't remember. Sweet Child of Mine. Like,
Yeah, I did.
you did
Well,
I don't think you. I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
Did
It's
you?
Dan's Sweet Child of Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? I know you did the Elvis Presley. Which one? Did
The
you
American
do?
Trilogy.
Okay, not the other one.
It, you know, it's a second job in the sense of like I did it in hopes that it would turn into something that would uh, help my family and be fun to do, but it really is a lot more work than I thought. I'll be honest about that. It is, and it does take time. Like I thought, just shooting videos, like oh, a music video is like what 5 minutes long, and then yeah. I have done Dan's Amazing. That was the very first Dan song that she suggested to me to do, and
Actually held on
really,
to that.
it really exploded the channel up. But yeah, so it is. If it's yeah, he did. It was amazing. So yeah, definitely when you have a chance, not just for the sake of getting the view, but you could check it out. I was really, and I didn't know he was Brazilian till the end when he started talking, and I'm like, oh, he's got an accent. Like,
That one gave me children.
yeah, more Dan less. I would, you know, I would love.
Tennessee whiskey. Woo!
Yes, we like us some Chris Stapleton.
Yes, we do. And we enjoy singing it on karaoke. Not well, but we have a good time doing it.
We have a lot of fun at Bar Trouble, but
Too much fun.
yeah, sometimes.
Or at least I do.
Well, yeah. Oh,
Heck yeah.
yeah.
Well, you guys probably sound fabulous. Here is a little. It depends. If it's the beginning of the night, we're doing good. The end of the night, yeah.
It's like Russian roulette karaoke at the end of the night. We just do whatever pops up next. Well, congratulations. If you were with this one, it'd be all great.
I'm a fun girl. Don't let him lie to you.
And much younger.
No great. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Dick Clark.
In all fairness,
How was he black as his hair was black as night?
who?
Dick Clark.
Oh, I thought you said Dick Clark.
I met you when I was 25, and I just
You had gray though, because you had just came out of the military when I met you. You was already starting to gray, not as much as now, but you did have some gray.
that's see. I just turn it on, and then I let people have free reign. So, how long have we been married? Oh, I'll let you answer.
No,
that
I
one.
don't.
How long have we been married?
Okay, this is really bad, folks. I don't mean to be this way. It just kind of happens. Okay, I really don't remember. 8 years? Is that right? Oh, no, it's 9. I think it's 9. Okay, I'm really bad at this. Okay, so let me back up. We have been together almost 19 years. So 9 years, I think, went past before we even got married. So I kind of forget things.
Okay, so yeah. I know Dan's hot. Whatever. But
I liked his singing.
has he ever rode a horse? That's what I want to know. Like, has he ever broke a horse?
Why you want to break a horse?
Well, a wild horse.
Oh, that kind of break. I was like, why are we breaking horses?
No, we all offer something. He does hair flips. I can ride a horse. That's, it's all relative. So what, he can sing and do amazing hair flips and scream at the top of his lungs, and it sounds great. But I can mow the grass and ride a horse. So whatever. Dan.
Yeah, definitely his voice. He is nice looking, but it's definitely his voice for me. I mean,
Tennessee. Hey, we're in Ohio.
some of us are not from Ohio, though.
So he's got octane and 8 notes.
Oh my God.
Sweet.
Octave.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference between gasoline and music.
Well, if I drank some
Oh my
gasoline, I might
God.
be able to sing like they can.
Oh my God. Mm.
Texas, yes. Hey, see Ohio, now it's Texas.
Montana. All right.
But I'm jealous. I want to go to what's that place in Texas that they told
Well,
us
pick
about?
one.
No, the one with all the bars and
Gillies?
shit.
No.
Yeah. Is it Fort Worth? Where all that's at?
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's not Gillies though, right? That's not right.
How old is who? Her? Because she's older. Sorry. Right? See how messed up is that? Look how fucking old I look.
Who looks
Look,
younger?
right. Right? That's shitty.
Oh, hey, from New York. All right.
Why the sad face? Is it because like gas is you got to pay
Well, it depends on where we're in.
$7 per octave in New York?
You're killing me with that.
Huh?
You're killing me. Yeah, it is a sad face.
In New York.
Oh, okay.
Sad face. Don't be no boo boo face. Hey. Man. Tomorrow the channel's name is going to be Mrs. Whiskey Reactions, and I'm going to make her do some.
You owe me one. There's one that I want to do that you have not done that I'm going to do with you.
Yes, Zombies.
Yes.
The Cranberry Zombie song.
Yes.
I lived in North Carolina, obviously, after the Marine Corps with an ex-wife, but I did live in North Carolina for a while. Yes, go Bucks.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, hey, Phil, I appreciate that, man. And go whoever in the second half. I hope it's better. I need ice, man. Can you manage the live stream while I go get some ice?
Well, I'm just curious where everybody thinks you were from prior.
Well, ask them.
Because I think most people probably think you're from Texas.
Well,
that's my thought.
Why?
Because when I met you, you were Yankee as could be to me. Because I'm not from
because
here.
you're from like the holler in West Virginia. In West Virginia. So yeah, compared to you, I was Yankee.
Really Yankee.
But
I think now that you've been more around me, that's the reason why I think you come on.
What, the Southern drawl?
Yeah.
Well, my dad's from Mississippi.
Yeah.
I like country music, so when I sing with the Southern drawl.
See? Thought Texas.
I have that Texas vibe. I thought, yeah. Okay. All right, well, go Coldwater Cardinals. Oh, Michigan? Oh, shit. Go Coldwater Cardinals. That hurt. In Michigan.
As everybody knows, he's a hardcore football fan.
Yeah. Do you guys mind if Mrs. Whiskey keeps you company for a minute? I have to go get some ice. I mean, I know it's my live stream or whatever, but no one gives a shit. I'm going to get some ice. you hold it down.
I can hold it down.
Yes, you can.
Let's see. Trace Atkins. Listen to a lot of that music. A dust storm, and now that would be new to me because obviously I'm from the sticks and we're surrounded by mountains, so we don't get anything down there. Dan sings Zombies too. We gotta hear that. That's the one?
That's the one I wanted to wait for.
All right. That's the one I'm going to do with him. I generally don't pop in on here, but that'll be one you'll see me on. You can hear the ice.
That mic is pretty good.
That's pretty impressive. It's a whole room away. He's a fun guy, so. All right, they want to know, have you thought about reacting to Trace Atkins?
Trace Atkins.
Mm-hmm.
Which song?
Well, any of them.
Well, I have heard Trace Atkins before. Like Honky Tonk Badonkadonk.
Well, that's my
Yes,
jam,
ma'am.
but we're the same here in Ohio. Yes, Mother Nature's playground, absolutely. One day it's 80. What is it today? Yesterday it was 84. What is it today? 62?
60s, yeah,
60 something?
Yep.
You gotta wear layers. All right, so we'll definitely do the zombies.
Yes. With you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That one I would definitely want to do.
Hell yes.
And you said a bad word, and they said don't say that bad word.
What did I say? Oh. Shit, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Rochester weather matches Ohio. It's funny because this is one of my favorite times of the year because I love fall and all the colors, but wow, you just don't know what you're going to get.
Well, our plan
And Northern Hick.
is to move to North Carolina. That's my end goal, is to get to North Carolina, back to North Carolina.
Yes.
So, but the kids are in school, and we both have professional stuff going on. So, but the end result is to get back down to North Carolina. And
Nothing against Ohio, but it's not my jam.
right.
I miss the chivalry and all that kind of stuff that comes from
You're
the
like,
South.
it was 5 hours from here.
I don't care. It's different. It is different, folks. It is different. I miss, there's a lot of things about West Virginia I don't miss, but there's a lot of things I do miss. And people opening doors for you. Shush. People opening doors for you, being polite.
I'm polite. I open doors for you.
I'm married to you.
Yeah.
It's different. I do miss it. I miss it a lot. I miss being down south. It's just a different atmosphere, everything.
Yes, that team up north. Yeah, I know what you're
well.
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
We like blue and gold, just not that blue and gold. That's all.
No, that's maize and blue up north.
Oh, my bad.
The Triad, is that like a gang? Greensboro. Oh, High Point area. Oh, okay. Triad.
We don't know yet, but probably.
I lived in Gastonia, and I lived in Concord and Charlotte. So maybe a little bit more south. Jesus, man. Southwest?
Yes.
I don't want to be on the coast.
He doesn't want to be on the coast.
Yeah.
But I got to be close enough to the coast.
She wants to go. She's a sun worshiper.
I am.
So.
Well, and I've got retirement goals.
Mm-hmm.
Got retirement goals. So I got to be close to the coast to do those things. Better drink whiskey if you're going to sing. Yes.
Who's singing?
It ain't going to be me.
Yeah. So one of our favorite places that we went to that we don't really remember is Nashville. I got to go
Yeah,
to
we
Nashville.
don't remember. Did you catch that? We didn't really remember that.
I got to go to Nashville for a couple days. It was the most amazing time I've ever had in my entire life. From a country music standpoint, I do remember the Country Music Hall of Fame. I did get to go to that in a
sober.
So yeah, well, that kind of state. The rest, so, yeah, I mean it was good from what I remember. Hey y'all,
Hey y'all.
it sounds so natural coming out.
It is very natural to me. It's very natural to me. Waving at you and not calling soft drinks pop.
Wait, what? Where did you see it? Oh, instead of soda, or you mean they're calling it soda instead of pop? Yeah, which I never got because it's technically soda pop. So I don't think you can go wrong either way, right? Like people would know what you're talking about.
Now again, I grew up in southern West Virginia. We called it pop too.
If I vaguely remember, if I sang.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So Coke's Pepsi Spray. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Where we're at in Ohio, they call it pop. Like if you say I want a pop, they know it. Yeah. Ohio does say pop. Now down south, like when I lived in North Carolina, because like Gastonia was like pretty close to South Carolina. It's kind of down there. It was soda, and people used to make fun of me for saying pop. They would say that was how they knew I was from the north, that I was a Yankee. Was I said pop. So
Paula says in Florida everything is a Coke.
yeah. Well, so that's partly because too, like almost every restaurant is Coca-Cola. Like
It's
Pepsi, like almost isn't. So if you ask for a Pepsi, they'll say is a Coke case. So if you say I want a pop, you're gonna get whatever, whether it's Coke or Pepsi. So yeah,
it's a Coke. Well,
see, I like Jack and Coke. So I am this is not sponsored YouTube, so don't. I am a Coke
me too.
drinker.
Not regular Coke, but Coke.
Yeah.
But oh, that's interesting. Everything is Coke, but technically you drink Pepsi. Okay.
My pop, like her daddy. See, but
God.
but in the South is
wait.
But see, yeah, ain't in the South like you say my daddy, even when you're my age, my daddy.
Excuse me.
My daddy.
Yes.
See, I call my dad Pops.
No, I call my dad Daddy.
My dad calls me, I go, "What's up, Pops?" She goes, I go, "Who are you talking to?" My daddy.
I'm a woman, and I think a daughter can call her dad.
My daddy.
I think it's different for sons.
Daddy.
And from where I'm from, it's natural. It's normal.
See,
like it's weird for me. To
I
say
can never
dad.
call my I don't. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a gender thing, but I don't. Like I could never call my dad daddy. I'd be like, "Hey, daddy."
Just, you're a guy. I think it's a man thing.
That felt so uncomfortable and creepy to say it that way right there.
Oh my god!
It really did. Like I feel.
Don't say it creepy.
It did feel creepy.
But I am from that part
5 hours south of here. Like,
it is different. Trust me. It is different. Different kind of living.
You're different.
I know. I'm special.
Daddy, you see how dirty that's? That sounds
no, you're
dirty.
making it dirty.
No, Daddy, yes, that's.
Y'all don't listen to him. All my Southern folk, y'all know, especially you ladies. That's what you call your daddy. Your daddy's your daddy.
Fodder. Fader. Fodder. Hello,
in
mutter.
Irish.
Hello, fodder. You know what? You can just take it for a minute. I'm gonna. Father. I am your father.
Don't just. But it's weird because I don't call my mom mommy. I don't do that. That's not Southern.
I don't call my mom mommy.
Because you're a guy.
It's mom and pops.
Well,
now I have to call her grandma. Like I call my own mom grandma.
Because of our kids, but we like the Irish accent. Father.
Now I've been to Ireland.
Mutter. I'm loving this.
A mutter.
A mutter.
No, that is something that's jacked up 8 inches with 33-inch swamp tires on it that they used to run down in the holler. That's a mutter. Mommy's back home splitting peas or whatever the hell was it?
Splitting? Snapping. We ain't splitting nothing. We snapping.
We snapping.
Oh my gosh.
Snapping peas while the others are mutters. I don't know. That's a But I have been to Ireland.
I'm jealous. We don't talk about that.
That was an amazing thing.
You're not allowed to talk about that. I think y'all for our 20th.
See, you called him my dad. Your dad, you called your daddy. He was from Georgia. My mama's mama.
Yes.
She's from Alabama.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, Paula. Yes, that's how it's done. Yes. See?
No.
I don't call my mom mommy.
No. But you get on.
But I'm a daughter.
You get on Presley when he goes, "Hello, mother."
Because he sounds like Norman Bates, and it weirds me out. Like that's a whole different thing.
Yeah. That
mother.
Hello, mother.
What's that other show where she beat her kids with a hanger? That's
is that Flowers in the Attic?
I don't know, but it's what it reminds me of. Don't call me mother.
Cut me up. You asked for this. Y'all asked for me to bring this into the equation. See, I was happy, chilling, having my drink.
Oh.
Well, me too. Now, see, she didn't want to be a part of this.
That's a rude statement.
It's a true statement.
I'm letting you do your thing.
Why? Because you. No, I told you that you would be summoned, but my ribs just exploded. I bet you know what?
This is our life. That's what's like scary. This is normal. This is every day.
Yeah,
there's no.
As genuine as my reactions are,
maybe that's why we're married so long.
If we were just sitting here talking to each other, this is what we'd be going through. Yeah, exactly. 100% real, because she makes my damn head hurt, and I frustrate her to the point of that's the face I get right there, that customer service face where it's like I'm so tolerating you right now.
Oh, that's the glue. That's the glue that keeps it together.
This is the glue that keeps it together.
You're such a mess.
Oh, we ain't going nowhere. This is home.
Sounds completely normal. Absolutely.
Abby normal.
Yeah, we will not be driving nowhere. We have a pretty strict
Mommy
rule
dearest,
that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Yes, the hanger lady that.
The hanger lady.
Well, she beat him with a hanger.
Well, she did. Kept him in the attic, I think.
And so when my son calls me mother, it weirds me out. It's either Norman Bates or that movie. That just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I watched too many movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do. Especially this time of year.
I love Halloween. This is like the best time of year.
Liquefied sanity. I would agree with that. 100%.
Ours is sleep where you fall.
As long as you don't drive.
Yeah. But sleep where you fall is
Yeah.
technically.
Sleep it off.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Molly's mom, for.
Thank you. It's very nice meeting you.
You have an amazing night. Okay, so now we're gonna get into scary movies. You go.
Wow. Hold on. I gotta go get ice, and I'm sure you guys are gonna hear about it. So hold on.
I'm not even gonna talk. I'm gonna let you hear the ice hit.
You know it was that loud. That's what's funny.
You need a motto? Like, what kind of motto can we do? Motto for what? Like the drinking? Just close the door so you wouldn't hear the ice. I have a fridge in my basement that has an ice maker, where you push in the door or the little lever on the door. So that's what you hear. She heard it. Do we have a name yet? Paul, whatever. Look, there's 8 of us. Though there's 8 of you, and me and Becky. That makes 10. Mrs. Whiskey. So I say we just come up with a name now, and then we'll post something. Now she picked Warriors because, again, that's what the Marines call themselves, Warriors, not soldiers. I can't do an army, like a whiskey army. I love she just referred to Walmart as Wally World.
That's what I call it.
Yeah. We actually have an ice machine that we bought because we had a pop-up. Moving on up, we had a pop-up that made, and we would use it for the pop-up. So we do have an ice maker like that, like what you're talking about. Sip to get it. There you go.
Twisted Stampede.
If you guys want to go with Twisted Stampede, if you want to say that you're part of the Stampede, because like when you say Twisted Stampede, right? Like I always think of it in terms of like, how would you refer to it as I'm going to join the Stampede, which means we're going to trample all the other reactors. All right. That's so corny. Oh, that's so hard. Then I'm all for it. I like the Stampede. Join the Stampede.
I like the Stampede.
I just made it so uncomfortable to say. But I like it. I do like it. I just really ruined that for a minute.
I do like Warriors too, though. So
it can, yes, it can be patriotic. So you want to call it? You tell the 9 of us, 10 of us.
I am not, because you. No.
Okay. See, yes,
roll.
Yes, mount up,
roll, do it.
But yeah, because anytime you're about to do something, you got to mount up and roll.
That's right.
Yes. Okay, so
I do like Stampede. I really do.
Warriors was winning. and it was still winning because I actually had her check for me because I wasn't sure where it was at. And I didn't want to look. So, so just so you know, Warriors was her idea, and you guys like her so much, and now you're telling her that it sucks. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I like
Chat.
Stampede too.
No, yes. I think we could do something cool with Stampede.
I think you could too.
I think it's a cool name.
I think you could.
I think it shows power. I think it shows it's see it's what it is it's the herd name,
Mm-hmm.
like, but with rage and intent like behind it. Because a stampede is basically a herd on the loose, like, right? Like we're
Well, I like Stampede better than Herd.
yeah.
Warriors for me was just more sentimental. It's just a sentimental thing.
Right.
So,
But
I'm very patriotic, in case anybody wants to know that.
well, you can see her shirt. She's wearing a Marine Corps shirt that she actually won today by working out with actual Marines.
I'm proud of that.
All I can say is
Oh
you're welcome. That right there.
I love, anyway, that's a whole different thing. Yeah, they'll stampede when they're scared. Okay, now that song's in my head.
But also when they're pissed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing better than watching those people in Italy. And I'm sorry if you're from Italy, when they do the running of the bulls and those dumbass dudes run out in front of them and get a horn right in the butt cheek. Like I'm rooting for the bulls, just so we know. So, and
I'm sorry. The Maui song is like in my head now.
How
It's
does it-
okay to say you're welcome.
yeah,
Woo.
okay.
That's a whole different story. We won't go down that road, folks. Oh, it's a warpath. That's me when my kids don't clean their room.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever the running of the bulls is, I just so y'all know, I'm rooting for the bulls because I think that's crazy. But
Yeah, that's in Spain. Oh, yeah, it is
Yeah.
in Spain. Yeah.
yeah, what I said Italy, but octane, octave, whatever.
Oh, my God.
But-
There's like a huge difference on that. Sorry. Italy, Spain. I mean, you know,
Well,
might be a difference there.
I say we call it the Stampede. Angry bull horns, red eyes, not scared eyes. Kind of like the Twisted Whiskey logo now, and we just call it because a stampede will tear shit up.
Yes.
It's a bull in a china shop times a lot.
I
Right.
like Stampede.
Okay.
I do like Stampede.
All right. So what do you guys say? Stampede? We're good? Everybody good? You're good? You vote?
I get a vote.
Shit, hell yeah, you get a vote.
Stampede it is.
Your vote counts times 2 because when the camera goes off, I have to be here. So,
Oh, there's Tina.
oh, that bad decision making went pretty quick. Works for you? All right.
So it's going to be
Join the Stampede.
join this. Okay. Okay. I was busy getting ice. I missed part of that conversation.
I'll work on some type of graphic because like I wanted to like start to get together like some stickers or something, but I'll work on like a graphic of like a angry bull head down, kind of charging forward,
Yeah. It'll be fun.
and then the Stampede,
There you go.
some hoof prints or something. Yeah, we can do that. So who came up with the Stampede? Because
You have to scroll back up.
Well, they can claim it. Coconut rum. Oh. Well, that's banana.
Well, that's Malibu.
You like that? No.
Well, we have lime, right?
Put some lime in the coconut. And your Pepsi. You got to go to Coke. You got to switch to Coke. Yep, same difference. It's really so not. See, I got to put some Beam in the Coca-Cola. And you, my dear, are you good? Teeter, what are you doing back on here, man? I thought you were going out.
He's just swinging in, that's all.
All right, so the 7 of you that are in here plus me and her, like we're gonna have to work to get everybody on board with the Stampede thing. So in the comments, if you guys could, if you do comment on a video, we'll start throwing the name out there, like Pepper. Not the cowboy way pepper.
Oh, okay.
But pepper, yeah, the sprinkle, Salt Bay.
Oh, okay. People probably don't even know the cowboy way because it's so old.
Well, we're old.
Excuse me? I don't feel old.
And just real quick, let me ask.
20 in my heart.
Is the woman who thought that this was a noose on my arm, is that person in the chat? Are they here? Because I would like to explain it's not a noose.
It's definitely not a noose.
Yeah. Giddy up.
Giddy up.
Why do
we both do that?
Hey, yeah, join the Stampede and mount up. There you go. I like it.
I think I just did Bonanza.
Subliminal messages in the comments. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be blunt about it. I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the Stampede.
There you go.
I like that. I am. We worked hard, all of us, to get to the Stampede. Okay.
See? Claim to fame right there.
Okay. So can you this is going to sound terrible. Can you put your names in syllables? Because I want to say Carson. Carson?
Well, it depends. I don't want to.
Well, I murder names. I butcher. I've already explained to them. I am so bad with names. It's not, unless it's Josh, which is like.
Is it Carson?
Such a basic name. Yeah.
That's fair.
That's not fair. I'm not even there yet. I'm just trying to give credit. Okay. So Paula said Stampede. Great Stampede idea. Okay. Wait. Now I'm confused. So Paula came up with it. Or kerosene?
It's not kerosene. Oh my God.
No. She said no. Okay. I'm lost.
Either way, it's
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
How about that?
100%.
Okay.
I like it.
I like that though. Then join the stampede and mount up for whatever reaction. Yeah,
Carson. Okay. That.
I was correct.
Okay. I'm so terrible. I am so sorry if I really am not being a beehole about it. I'm so bad at names. We're practicing sneaky cuts. Look, I'll be the first one. I will order me a shirt that says Stampede on it and then maybe mount up on the back or something. But I will wear it proudly. I think it's awesome. I really do. I think it's cool.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Carson. Okay. All right. Thank you. Like I know you have to break it down Barney style, but I was a Marine. They call us crayon eaters for a reason because
A what?
crayon eater.
Crayon? Like as in okay.
Crayola.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why? Why did they call you? Why?
Because they think we're a little, dumb, little off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. Maybe some merch.
Okay, so you guys see, look, so just off is the word, yeah. So to me, it's super, super presumptuous, like almost narcissistic to think that anybody would want. Not like so. Even subbing to my channel is super humbling, and it's weird to me. And then even when, which believe me, so Becky's dad is a huge supporter of what I've been doing. Like he has been so involved in it and helping me, and from the beginning, like believed in me, believed it could be something cool. It could be, and so the name of like a name base for the subscribers and stuff like came up like he thinks 10 years down the road. Like he is like fixated on that. For me, it's super presumptuous and almost borderline like I don't know, cringe to think that someone would want to wear something or have something that has a logo I designed or a creation of mine and have it on their car or on a tumbler or a sticker, even let alone like a hoodie or a shirt. But so merch is something I would love to do. Believe me, it's something that I would love to have happen. But I also think it's super. It's hard to explain. Like
I feel like it's too ambitious right now.
Not ambitious. It's like who would want to wear something that I do? Like I don't know. It's weird to think that way. Okay. Okay. So I will do something. I will have like something to do because the original and Carson, I wasn't debating your name, man. I just didn't want to butcher it. So I apologize. 100%. I'm just not good with names, but uh, it is nice having the support. But yeah, so I definitely want to do something. I think it would be cool. Um, I'm just really not comfortable in that space of saying, "Hey, wear something that represents me on you." Like I think that's really weird. Like I don't know. It's hard to. Well, I appreciate that, but you know, obviously calling me Mr. Whiskey is easy, but you know, my name's Derek. Can you spell it? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it is a cool way to spell Carson. I don't think I've ever seen it spelled that way.
Yeah.
So that is kind of cool.
I like unique names.
I like, yeah.
And hopefully he
What?
will stay that way. Humble. And it's a big deal to me personally. Yes. I'm a big fan of people staying humble
But
and staying yourself.
that's all I could be.
That's right.
But yeah, well, yeah. Like this is all very odd to me. So even having, you know, 1,000 subscribers, and now I think we're like 1,300 or close to 1,400 already since I put out the post about the 1,000. It is super odd to me, but I mean, like I see like reactors that have 100,000, 400,000, whatever. You know, that's I think it's great for them. You know, I just hope to do things in a genuine way, and I wouldn't sell out who I am for more. So I guess if that makes sense.
Sure.
So if that means staying humble by not selling out and being fake to get more subscribers or more followers, whatever.
Right.
I guess if that's what you mean. But it would I can't believe we got 1,000 subs. Like I'm like that.
It's humbling.
Yeah, super.
Right.
100 was.
Right.
When I hit 100, I was like, holy crap, that's great. Yeah, yeah. 1.38. That's to have the K, like is. Uh, it really is. It's super great.
That's okay.
I love the idea of having uh, a group. See, and that's the difference. See, like when people say join this or that, it's like you're joining their herd, like they're the shepherd. I guess that's where it gets weird for me because I just consider myself part of the stampede. Now that we're going with that, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I'm just another. Yeah, I'm part of that, and that's cool with me.
Yeah.
And that's where like I think the Marine Corps camaraderie and like us just doing stuff together.
Mhm.
So if any of you are in Ohio and ever want to do like a guest appearance on a reaction like Mrs. Whiskey here is going to do, like I think that would be great. Like that would be awesome to be part of that.
Sylvia, you're never too old, honey.
Apparently, I like older women.
I'm not that much older. are my people.
These are
my people.
These are your people. Yes. And I love the stampede in parentheses. Like we're just subtly sliding that in. I don't know what I'm gonna see. Yeah.
Oh, that made me laugh. Oh.
Well, Carson, I super appreciate that. And so I see you guys have to tell me because this is one thing I want to ask you guys. I don't regret inviting you guys to the no, absolutely not. Matter of fact, we'd be doing this in person at Bar of Trouble if we were all in the same location. But um, so like a lot of you guys I know are at least it seems like people are like, well, Vast Nation or their Team Tommy because that's Tommy Johansson. He really is good. So you guys, so one of the best things about doing this for me was that I guess I'm not pinned down. I don't want to say you're pinned down, but I guess I'm not like I'm not a penaholic and I'm not a home fry, but I love all like Dan Vasquez is amazing. So I would consider myself part of Vast Nation. I like Tommy. I would consider myself part of Tommy. So like are you guys also branching out? Like I don't know because for me that's the fun part of this is like every time somebody suggests something new, like Home Free is obviously the newer part of the channel and experiencing their music has been like it went from Dan to Tommy, and I'm like, oh, this dude is cool to Pentatonics. And I'm like, this is pretty amazing to Home Free, like, and now, like I said, I don't know if you were down here, but Voice Play is kind of the next group that I'm looking at doing some reactions to. I don't know anything about them, but
it's not ringing a bell, but that doesn't mean.
Well, but it's another acapella type thing, I think. Yeah. So, but every time I go into these new ones, Violet Orlandi, who did the Kiss from a Rose with Dan, like I did her stuff, like with Halcyon and Lauren Babbitt, who that chick had a scream that was unreal. But so are you guys like go Bucks? But so honestly, for you guys, like, do you when you react to some or when you see a reaction like mine or something and you look at the channel, do you guys branch or are you only here like do you guys only come for Pentatonics or Home Free?
Well, some of them said
I only have time for Dan and Tommy right now. Okay, fair enough.
But some just, you're also impressed because you're a Marine, the sub for Dan.
Okay. Well, yes, I would. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that too. I really do.
No, you don't want him to guess middle names either.
Wait. Is that middle names plural? How do you multiple middle names?
Well, you can.
Okay, Paula. So do you watch like the Pentatonic stuff too, or no? Or are you just like home? I'm a home fry. Like I no. Nope. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yep. Yeah. But you watch other reactors, don't you? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, yeah. See, I guess that's the fun part for me because, and I believe me, this is something that gives me anxiety. Like I want you guys to understand when I don't when I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna post, I seriously have to look at like when's the last time I posted a Pentatonics because I don't want the Penaholics getting upset that I haven't posted a pentatonics video, and then I'm like, oh shit, I haven't done Team Tommy in like a week, so I gotta look. I want to go look at Tommy's videos and do another Tommy video, or Dan, or like, because I feel like there's a lot of loyalty to certain groups,
bands and singers and
well, yeah, right.
yeah,
So
artists.
so like I don't want people to fall off thinking that I'm not doing any more pentatonics or Tommy or Dan or home free or voice play. But obviously, as
Yeah.
I get more and more suggestions, it does give me anxiety where I'm like, well, shit, when's the last time I did a Dan video?
You gotta spread all the love around.
Well, yeah, and I'm trying to, but I'm like, well, are people also enjoying home free if they enjoy Pentaholics? Because I do, or Pentatonics, because I do. Like, I think. Yeah, so I don't like Sad Dan. Just so we're clear, I don't like Sad Dan. I like the dude that makes me want to build a barn, huh?
You don't like ballads?
Well, the American trilogy was sad because he did that for his dad,
right?
And that
Oh, but those are the ones that give you goosebumps.
Well, they did give me goosebumps, but then I felt
sad. I get it.
depression.
I know.
Like he has one video that makes me literally want to go build a sub housing division, and then after American Trilogy, like I was in a melancholy depression for like 17 hours, sitting in my chair, wanting to call my own dad on the phone and be like, "I'm so sorry that I didn't call you last night."
Well, I do have a question for these folks. That's okay. Other bands like Home Free. Does anybody got some to suggest? And this is for my personal gain, because I enjoy them a lot.
Okay. I'm not petty. I'm picky.
Fair enough, Paul.
Four. Is that me?
No. Okay.
Now, is that from Zootopia? Because Shakira, I do like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what he's talking about now.
Yes, I do. And it's on like Donkey Kong, so I'm going to go watch that. Yes. Listen to that, not watch it, but yes. Butts Medley. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. That is on the list. That was along the lines. See, yes, the Butts Medley. Yes. I showed her and I thoroughly enjoyed If You Only Have a Mustache by Tommy. So I like the fun ones as well. So I'm not a downer type guy. Like it was hard even doing the national anthem for 9/11, and it was hard doing the American trilogy for Dan. Like that, those are tough to do. And the 5 Finger Death Punch video I did for veterans. So
I'm too big of a softie. I'll cry. I can admit that.
But see, like the home free, God bless the USA. Yeah, I know. So I got to tell you guys. So the thing with home free that really blew me away was the mnemonica. Is that what they called it? when he did the
That's fantastic, though.
right. So I seriously was blown away. Then yeah. So I call it, so just so you guys know, in the future, I call them mouth instruments, because I just like pentatonics. Kevin is the beatboxer, and is it Adam in Home Free? Okay, so I haven't done the apology yet, and I had all intentions of watching it and recording it, because so many people said I had to watch the apology, that he was apologizing for doing the national anthem, which, so I don't know what it is. Um, but any person that has any type, whether it was the Canada one or the Brazilian national anthem, I respect all that stuff. So I, I'm not I'm not gonna. I don't know who he's apologizing to, but because I don't want to say the bad word again, f him. That's how I feel about it. So I don't know. I'll watch the apology, and I just don't like to. I don't know. Okay, so I might not want to do it. Don't record. Okay, all right. I I'll watch it. I promise you. And then maybe I'll mention it in the next Dan video that I do. I won't record it, but I'll briefly go over it. So okay, Paula. So ain't going down till the sun comes up. Someone did comment to me about that, but I believe they said it's only on Facebook. I haven't searched it on YouTube yet, but I thought they said that maybe it's only on Facebook. So I don't know if it's on YouTube or just Facebook, or I'm not sure. Okay, it is on Facebook. Okay, only on Facebook though. So okay, I'll have to look it up and figure it out. I did. I definitely will watch the apology. And like I said, the only reason why I hadn't is because originally I thought maybe I would do a reaction to it, but since you guys are saying not to, I trust the Stampede, and I won't. Yes, and people have really uh, stressed that I need to watch the Home Free with Lee Greenwood and the United States Air Force Band. So that is one that I do want to do. I just didn't want to do it so close to doing the other one that I thought maybe it would be just back to back. But uh, yeah, Adam. Yeah, see, I'm learning. You guys are great in the comments too. Some of you guys leave me paragraphs like birth dates, and it might just be slightly short of social security numbers of each of these pentatonics and home free, like their background and stuff. But yeah, I, I'm learning. I'm trying to learn. I Pentatonics has a little bit of head start, but so I know Kevin, and I'm just like, I hope these guys like Adam and Kevin get their shine, because they're not always singing, but what they're able to do with their mouth instruments is incredible. So I do appreciate those guys. I haven't done that one. Oh, Lee Greenwood actually asked them to do it. Hi, Ruth. So Lee Green, see, so like I said, and if you watch the video, like I said, that was playing when I was given my Eagle Globe and Anchor to officially mark that I was a Marine. After it was incredibly incredibly emotional to at that time, and that song was playing in the background, and Mrs. Whiskey will do that for me on karaoke. Just Becky will do that for me on karaoke. Um, so it definitely has like a personal space in my heart, that song. So, and like I said, it was one of those ones that I'm like, nothing will ever mean as much as the original, but that was such a good. And now I'm being told that it's not even the best version. So yeah, I'm sorry. So it is a super bad habit. You don't want a cigarette. It's nasty. It's bad. I don't like doing it. It's shitty. I need to quit. So yeah, you don't want one. Yeah, it's Becky. Just so we're clear, because I know I'll slip up, especially after having a few Jimmys and Coke. I'll call her Becky. So you guys can just call her Becky or Mrs. Whiskey. She'll accept both. But no, so listen to the music. I'll have to put that on the list. Ah, well, thank you, Melissa. Like, so I was just saying how tough some of those videos are with um, the veteran stuff. And thank you so much, Ruth. You guys are amazing. If you're part of the Stampede, I appreciate you. Oh yeah. Well, I definitely need to stop. Mrs. Whiskey does not do it, which is amazing to me. Um, and I definitely need to quit. But I appreciate that so much. But yeah, Melissa, the you know the veteran stuff hits me in soft bad places, but I love when people actually, there's a lot of good causes out there, man. Um, my son is autistic, and my daughter was born with Hirschsprung's disease, so you know those type of things. Like, but I've always gravitated towards two on top of those things, like Wounded Warrior Project, um, the 22 a day until Valhalla, those type of things for veterans, because it's a tough thing. My dad was Army, and I was a Marine. My uncle was Air Force. So um, a lot of those things, um, just they hit me hard. So oh, what's up, Sean? Navy? Yeah. Oh, were you the corpsman? Thank you so much, man. I think were you the one that was saying you were the corpsman, the doc corpsman? Okay. Uh, oh, okay. All right. Okay. Somebody commented to me that they were a doc, which I had a lot of experience working with Navy corpsmen and stuff. So, but either way, Semper Fi, sir. I appreciate you. Well, thank you, Mary. So, what if you had to guess my name? What do I look like? A Rick? Not like Rick Grimes. Not like that. No, my name is Derek. My first name is Derek. I why I said Rick was when I was younger. I hated my name. I told my mom. See, I have an older brother whose legal name, his birth name is Rocky, Rocky. It's not Rockford. It's not whatever. It's Rocky. And I was so jealous. I'm like, man, that's a cool ass name, and I'm Derek. So I took off the dare, and I kept telling my mom when I was a kid, like, just call me Rick. The end. So instead of Derek, just call me Rick. But you know, eventually, I just got tired of trying to explain it. So I just Derek it is. See, so Becky isn't my first wife. I was married to another woman when I was in the Marine Corps. I got out of the Marine Corps and I struggled for a little bit when I first got out of the Marines as far as like finding work and stuff. So I had this, uh, like, they gave you a window where you could, well, thank you, Mary. Here, just, let me see if I can, I'll just, here. Yeah, that way. There you go. But thank you. Thank you so much for enjoying the reactions. Yeah, Stampede. I love that you're just sliding those in. No, it's Derek is fine. Derek, whiskey, uh, that dude, that guy, whatever. It all works. But yeah. Um, so there was a short period of time where I was like, I need to go into the Air Force, like because they have technical like schools that you can go to that would translate. Like I could be a gym teacher or a janitor when I got out of the Marine Corps. Like that was my two options. So I was like, maybe I go into the Air Force and learn some kind of technical job because I ran into a lot of airmen in my time and they all had these cool technical jobs and they were like, what do you do? And I'm like, I drive Humvees and stuff, and I'm a meat shield. So so and then when we run a lot, so I almost did the same thing. I almost branched into um, another branch service, but I was I was and still am so proud of. Yeah, that's the right spelling of being a Marine. It's probably outside of my kids and my family. It's probably one of the things I'm most proud of that I did was being a Marine, and I love that. I do. I I take a lot of pride in that. So yeah. So okay. So yes. So the reason why I was asking about the person who thought that this tattoo was a noose is actually a tattoo for my daughter for Hirschsprung's disease, which if I could turn it is actually like a colored ribbon because it has something to do with your intestines. It's a disease in the intestines. So it's actually like a tribal type person and they thought it was a noose probably because they saw it like that and it is not a noose. But for my son, I have my puzzle piece. I don't know if you can really see it. Yeah. Different, not less tattoo. So I just want to make sure that that poor woman knew I didn't have. She said I looked like a kind, gentle person, except for the news tattoo on my arm. So I just want to make sure that while some of those things might be right, it wasn't a noose. Yeah. In Alaska. Wow. Yeah. See, I was so during my time in the military, I got to go to Ireland. I got to go to Greece, and I got to go to Japan. I was in Okinawa for a little over a year, and then uh, of course I was stateside at Camp Lejeune in North Carolina. So I went to boot camp in North Carolina and well South Carolina, and did some time in North Carolina. I look like a Mike or a Kip. Kip? Well, is that from Brooks and Dunn? The Kip? I don't know. But Mike? Mike. Yeah, yeah. Well, I could take a Michael. Tristan. Oh, come on, man. Ah, what's a Kip? Yeah. I'll let you explain that one. I think I thought he was talking about from Brooks and Dunn. Ain't that dude's name Kip? I think so. Okay. Yeah. It is a guy's name, Kip. I think there's another artist named Kip Moore. I think that's another country artist. Awkward silence. It's weird. It really is weird. But no, that's awesome. Yeah. My son Presley, see, the Elvis thing, Presley, uh, would be, I guess, what you would uh, consider the Asperger's type thing. Um, Now it's just a spectrum, but he's high functioning. He's actually really, really good in school and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, keep sliding that stampede in there. But yeah, no, he's high functioning and he's actually a super, super good kid. So I'm super proud of him. It's okay. Like Sylvia, seriously, we're gonna run the stampede and everybody's gonna be in on it. It's gonna be amazing. And we're gonna have so much fun with it. I'm so excited about moving forward with you guys. Like, really, I am. I'm excited about the channel. You guys have kept it so fun, so light. It's been a joy to do, and like, I'm glad we got a name nailed down, so I don't have to call people subscribers. And I'm just super blown away and super appreciative of everything. Otto, was that short for something though? or was that like a nickname? No, just Otto. Okay, I like it. I like strong. I do like strong names, like simple names. German name. Okay, I can appreciate that. Kicks. That's it. Not Kip. You go. You go with your yeah. I knew it was close, man. See, I told you I'm terrible with names. Like I love Brooks and Dunn too. So good on you for digging that one out because I thought it was Kip. I think there is a Kip more though. So see, like that is awesome. That is awesome, Paula. That's cool. That's all I hope for is my son to have a fun, good life and be able to do what he wants to do. So now see, like my wife went to high school today, so she works for a hospital. She's not a nurse or nothing, but uh, she went to high school to promote some type of thing, and she came home and she had some stuff for me. So there was obviously some groups there, like this one, right? Awesome, like the best. But and she brought these home for me because I do appreciate all of them. Now the only one that wasn't there was the Navy. So I got all these cool stickers that I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put them. And yeah, oh man, that is Carson. I'm sorry. Like man, I'm so bad at this. that's, that's uh, I apologize, ma'am. I am so sorry. I really am. You can call me a she if you want. I'm okay with that. Uh, I bet you're a wonderful she, by the way. It really is wonderful. It is. Like my son's 16. He wants to drive my truck and start to learn how to drive. So I'm gonna take him out, and it just worries me, man, because I took him to a go kart place once, and oh man, yeah. Well, see, go Air Force, Airman. I'm all about it. Yeah, Carson. See, that's what I said. I like your name, girl. Well, I love that somebody stands up for. There's no emoji for Stampede. Just we'll have to figure something out, man. Tatanka type stuff, but yeah. But I appreciate you working with veterans. Like seriously, I think it's next to uh, a lot of other issues. Veterans to me, um, like obviously you guys know because you have family members and stuff, the sacrifice that's willingly given. I mean, don't get me wrong, we all know what we're getting into and what we sign up for. I just think it's shitty that um, there isn't more done. And the thing about military guys and women and whatever pronoun, I don't know, I don't do that stuff. But anyway, military men and women is, you don't want to come off as weak, and it's tough to ask for help. It's tough to admit you need help. um and you don't want sympathy and stuff for the things that you do. So um yeah, I think there should be more stuff for veterans. I love the Stampede. You guys really knocked it out of the park tonight with that, because I was really torn because I wanted it to be something that was kind of unique and stuff, and obviously uh, all inclusive. Like I was afraid, like this is how bad it is. I was afraid the herd would make it sound like I was calling people cows, and that they would be offended by that. So I was like, I, I don't know. It's weird, but I think Stampede is awesome, and I love the emojis. You guys, it could be, it could be a rodeo. I think that would be. I'd go see that, and that's not even uh, self-centered. That's anything with whiskey in the name. That's I'm there. That doesn't sound great, but I love the all the West. Yes, yes. I love all the Western stuff. You guys get me. That is so cool. I appreciate that, ma'am. Cowboy, yeah, yeah. You gotta like cowboys. What's there not to like, right? I mean, they're no damn vast, but I I really think I was born in the wrong era. So, I don't watch like you talking like Gunsmoke, uh, or Bonanza, or like is that what you're talking about, or like uh, okay, yeah. I when I was growing up, my mom would watch Bonanza. I really liked it, like Michael Landon and stuff like that. And then my aunt is huge into Gunsmoke. We have a Halloween party, and I think the first year that we had the Halloween party, my aunt and uncle came as Miss Kitty and Marshall Dillon. Yes, I watch Yellowstone, and that's not why I wear a cowboy hat and cowboy boots. So, just to make sure, because I know that exploded because of Yellowstone, but no, I've had my clothes before then. But I do watch Yellowstone. Tombstone is one of my. Doc Holliday is probably my favorite um, Western figure, uh, mainly because of the movie. Like I really started to research Doc Holliday after watching Tombstone. So Yeah. But see, I'm also huge into Native American culture too. My dad, um, and my dad's mom, they have a very strong Native American type features, and so I started to get like buffaloes were one of my first favorite animals because of that. So yeah, cowboys and Indians, yeah. But if you're in the old westerns, man, and if you haven't looked up the actual history on Doc Holliday, you need to look that dude up. He was epic. That dude was awesome. Really, that's cool. The actual Four Sixes Ranch, that's cool. Oh yeah, no, I guess I'm very fortunate in a way, and being honest, I served during 9/11. I never saw actual combat. Some of the people I knew did. Um, I you know I think the craziest thing is that like veterans don't even get Veterans Day off, but the whole federal government does. Like even if they didn't serve, that's wild to me. Like we get a free lunch at like Texas Roadhouse or something, but like I don't know. It's just there could be more. And trying to get into the VA, I don't even want to get into all that, but it's a pain in the ass. Do I have a particular kind of music I'd like to you'd like to reach that I would like to reach to? I'm not sure. Uh, like, what do you mean by that? Oh, react to. Oh, no, 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 no. See, like if I did country music, which I like, I've probably heard it, so it wouldn't come off as genuine. See, part of me starting the channel and doing this was um, to have fun and do things and experience things I wouldn't maybe do on my own, which is why I married Becky because she does that in a physical sense, like gets me to go to places I probably wouldn't go to if she wasn't the one that was kind of putting it out there. So I always enjoyed reaction channels, mainly because I would go to videos like probably like you guys to see somebody react to something that I saw and I had a reaction to see if they had a similar reaction to it. So, um, you know, oh, thank you, Deborah. Um, so honestly, what I would love to do with the channel and the Stampede and everything is I don't know if you guys are um, Dodge City is sweet, by the way. Um, I've talked to Mrs. Whiskey Becky about it. Is maybe getting into like we watch shows and stuff like Walking Dead and the new ones that are out and movies. We love movies, so you know the reason why I didn't call it Twisted Whiskey Music Reactions is because I thought that maybe eventually we could do some types of reacting to TV shows, reacting to movies. Um, I think early on I even said like viral clips and stuff, which obviously it's a lot more work just even doing the one genre. But I thought maybe it was something that um, getting her involved in it as well, and then doing something like that would be kind of cool. So, and it's still on the table that Twisted Whiskey Reactions may have like a music category and then like a TV show, movies that we do together um, as well. But I just enjoyed reaction channels. So there's not a particular type of music. Like I said, if it's something I don't like or I'm not enjoying, I would say like, that wasn't really my speed. But obviously, there's a soft spot in my heart for people that cover the types of music I do like and then put a new twist to it and refresh older songs and um, reinvigorate songs that I've heard 1,000 times the same way and then I hear it a new way and it's like a cool twist. So no, I don't think there's a particular type, but I would be open to just checking out anything and obviously doing what you guys would like to see me do is kind of the whole point, and then that branches me out into a lot of new spaces that I wouldn't probably do on my own. So that's that's kind of it's kind of the where I'm at with the channel and what I'm hoping to gain out of is new experiences, connecting with people like you guys, the Stampede, and yeah, I mean, really, that's about it. That actually would be awesome. If I could get a hold of Dan, like if I could somehow reach out to him, I would tell him like, man, you gotta see like if you go to the channel and you see there's a band that I started doing that was called State of Mind, and they did Thunder Rolls by Garth Brooks, and I thought it was amazing to hear it like in a rock kind of sense. And the singer actually from the band commented on the video, you know, and gave me some information that they had actually done other versions and that Garth Brooks had actually watched their video and reacted to it himself. And I thought that was badass. So I think like putting a rock metal twist on country songs, I think it works in a lot of ways. So I think I think that would be sweet. So maybe Vast Nation needs to hit Dan up. Like I don't know what he's up to nowadays, and I know I'm behind the curve with Dan a little bit timeline wise, as far as current stuff. And I'm not even sure where he's at now as far as still doing YouTube or whatever. But um, I think that would be pretty epic. So maybe you guys can rapid fire some suggestions at him if he's still taking them or requests or whatever. So That Desperado, yeah, that would be great. Well, that's awesome, Mary. That's how it should be. You should be wanting to branch out. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, yeah. Like I said, I know I'm a little bit behind on a lot of this stuff. So as I catch up, I'm sure, you know, and one of the things I do, again, like letting videos play till the end with messages and stuff, but I try to subscribe myself to every band or person or whatever that I'm gonna react to, um, as a respect type thing. So I do get updates and see things from time to time. So I think, hopefully down the road I'll start catching up as we go. So okay, so on the social media thing, and I really wanted to say this because in the beginning I was so set on replying to every single comment that you guys would leave or anybody would leave on any of my videos about anything, whether it was good, bad, whatever. And I tried staying that course, but as the channel has grown, and I'm not saying I'm too big to reply to comments or anything. Sincerely, it's not the case. It's gotten so hard to some days, like when I'm at my 9 to 5, I on my breaks, I'm like trying to reply to comments on my phone, and then on my lunch, I'll try to grab a computer and reply. And then like me and Mrs. Whiskey went camping last weekend, and so I was just out of touch. And then I come home and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so like, I get so like, it's such a great feeling, but it's overwhelming at the same time. And I promise you though, I read every one of them. I do try to reply to as many as I can, and in whatever order I can. So I just want you guys to know that too. Like, it's not that I just stopped caring and not replying. I'm trying so hard. It's just it's a good thing. It's a lot. It's and overwhelming. A lot of great suggestions and things. It's so hard. If I miss anything or any amount of time, I try to keep up. So um, just wanted you guys to know that too. So I do read every single one, and they all mean a lot. I just being able to reply to them all is becoming very very difficult, and I don't want that to be something disingenuous where somebody's replying as if they were me. And I'm not saying that's what Dan's doing. I'm saying that's come up where, like, you want me to help you, and it's like, no, no, because if it's not coming from me, I feel it's disingenuous. So I'm not getting burnt out. Like, I get so stoked to read you guys' comments, and they're all, some of them are so heartfelt and so meaningful, and like humbling that you guys feel a certain way about a video or a song or how I reacted. It really is great. So I just want you guys to know that too. Like, I look forward to reading them, and even the ones where people are you know bitching about something, like the like I said, man, pentatonics is so hard. And I apologize that I don't have a better way to put them out right now, and I'm trying to figure it out to make them better. But um, yeah, uh, th- they're so awesome to read, and they're almost crazy to read that they're about me because they're so great. They really are. though. So, guys, I think here in about 5 minutes, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. It's been 2.5 hours, like literally, like 2 hours and 35 minutes and 47 seconds, 48. And I've had so much fun tonight. Like, I really don't want to end it, but there's some things I do have to tend to this evening, including Mrs. Whiskey for some just hangout time. So I think at the 2 hour and 40 minute mark, I'm going to wrap this live stream up. But I think honestly, as the channel has grown, I enjoy doing these with you guys. Like this is so fun to do with you guys, and it's so fun to um, have Becky obviously with me doing this, and to talk to you guys and interact with you guys in a live uh, type thing where we can talk and you guys can ask questions or make comments. Like, we figured out a subscriber name base today. Like, that, how cool is that? Like, I think it's so fun. And uh you know, the more I get to do this, like I did it at 100 subs and now I've done it at 1,000 subs, and it's usually um to commemorate some kind of like achievement or whatever you want to call it, celebration. But I think we should do this on maybe more regular basis and do. Um, and I think too, going forward, we should maybe. Well, you guys, no, thank you guys. Like, really, this wouldn't be what it is if you guys hadn't stopped by. But maybe we should do a Stampede only live stream. A couple, like maybe do two live streams a month, and one of them be for just Stampede only. Um, I think that would be kind of cool to do, and then the other one just open up. Um, so I'm not stressing. I'm not, like I said, I have enjoyed doing that. The joy hasn't stopped. Um, it is a lot of work. It's a lot more work than I thought, but learning it is just as fun as doing it. So making better videos, um, trying to make them better for you guys, and seeing that actually come out is just as fun. So as I learn and grow, and you guys are growing, like literally from the infancy of the channel to wherever we're going to end up, has been amazing. And that's the fun part, right? It's the journey, not the destination. So um, I think uh, doing this kind of stuff going forward is going to be super fun and super amazing. And I definitely think, in the future, maybe we'll talk more in the community tab, or we'll figure it out. But I think we should do more of these live streams. I like this is super fun to me. Like, it really is. And you guys deserve it. And I think it's a great way to reach out to you guys personally in real time and talk. And, we can talk about whatever, maybe do more questions, and I'll get Mrs. Whiskey. I don't know where she went. I think she went to let the dogs out and then got lost. I don't know. But maybe we could do it more going forward. So, uh, when did I start the channel? I started the channel uh, August 15th. I think I uploaded my first video. So I know I was close to 2 months in. So, um, but when I go back to the channel, I think it's August 15th. It's like for my data, however you say it. Some people say data, but it goes back to, I think, August 15th. So, and you guys seriously, like in the chat, um, It's amazing. Like I'm glad you guys get to talk to each other. Well, thank you, Angel. I'm sorry you just woke up. I was no. Oh, it's just the stampede getting together and shooting the stuff. That's all. No, Dan's not going country. We wish we've talked about it. We wish he would, but oh well, thank you, Paula. Like, yeah, see, that's the other thing. I want to do like Instagram and stuff to have another way for you guys so I can put out like the live stream stuff on other medias like X and I think it's X or Twitter, whatever you call it. I'm just not savvy in that stuff, so I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm trying to figure out more ways to interact with you guys than just through YouTube and get this kind of stuff out there. So I'll be working on that kind of stuff, and going forward, we'll be able to figure it out. Um, but you guys have been so amazing tonight. I'm gonna go hang out with Mrs. Whiskey, and I think we're gonna watch a horror movie. So I'm gonna get started on that. But again, from the bottom of my heart, and from Becky's as well, she super appreciates because she keeps up with everything. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for the 1,000 subs. Like seriously, it's so amazing, and you guys know the deal, man. Right? Stay good, do no harm, but what? Take no bull. I'll see you, Stampede.